welcome back to Anahatal's for Better Future. And again, I'm here with a new topic. I hope my all videos are working out for you and you are learning from these videos. Today, I'm again here with a new cue card. Let's see what's today's topic. Describe a film you watched. So, what we have to see here is film that you have watched, and it's in past tense. It's not you are going to watch, it's in past tense. You have already watched a movie that you have to talk about. And let's see what are its questions. When and where you watched it, what was the movie about, why you chose to watch it, and how you felt about it. Here are a few ideas when you are going to talk about a movie. So, firstly, keep in mind that there are few genres of movies, and if you have those ideas in your mind, then you can choose this answer. Like, first idea is motivational. This is one of those genres that we can talk about. A motivational movie could be related to sports, could be related to something like that, motivates the viewers. Action movie, action movies, like youngsters mostly like to watch action movies that you can talk about. Comedy, where there is laughter, that is a comedy movie. Adventurous, something new. Drama, everything like in Bollywood movies. Drama. Romantic, and real life movies that are related to a person's own life. So these are few ideas that you can pick up and you can create your own idea while preparing this topic. Let's see how we can utilize our 1 minute to do brainstorming and while taking up that 1 minute in our speaking test. So firstly, what you have to do is think of the category of the movie that we have discussed earlier. There are few genres that the category like horror, comedy, real life, action, etc. There are a number of categories that you can think about, and then think what kind of movie is it? Is it a Bollywood movie, or you're going to talk about Hollywood, Bollywood? That you have to describe in your topic. You will say that I'm going to talk about a comedy movie. It's a Hollywood movie that I have watched. So in this way, you have to do brainstorming that what you're going to talk, and then comes the name of the movie. Again, when and where you watched it. So when and where, another cue. Give reason why did you choose this movie. Then comes the reason of talking about um, why you chose this movie. There are a number of movies. Why didn't you choose that? Discuss content of the movie in brief. Here is students make a huge mistake. What they do is they start talking about movie in detail. So avoid doing that. You have to talk about the movie just in brief. What was your thought about the movie at end? And then what you thought? What was your feeling about that movie that you have to talk about? And then your 1 minute completes. Now it's time to see the model answer. Firstly, how you can start your model answer is just thank the examiner for giving you this topic because he or she has given you a chance to speak about some kind of that entertainment movie that you have watched already or you feel excited about that. So thank you for giving me a chance to speak about a movie that I watched. Being a cinephile, I find this topic very interesting to share with you. Frankly speaking, to date I have watched a number of movies. However, today I'm going to talk about one of the Bollywood hit movies that left a lasting impression on me. So, here what you can see is one of the Bollywood hit movies. Guys, here is one another mistake that students make most of the times is one of the. one of the what Bollywood hit movies. So movies is a plural. You have to choose one from number of something. So what do you do? One of the Bollywood hit. It's not movie. You are going to say one of the hit Bollywood hit movies. Stress on movies that left a lasting impression on me. So lasting impression, I was really impressed by that movie. It's a biographical sports drama movie named as Bhag Milka Bhag. So it's a biographical sports drama. Biographical is related to real life. So there is some kind of drama because it's not too much real. It's not actual. Everything is not happened like that. But drama is also there. And this movie is related to sports. It was released in 2013 and directed by Rakesh Omprakash Mehra. If you know about the release of the movie, if you know the year of the release, then it's good to talk about. If you don't know, then you can leave it. And then director of the movie. Actually, the movie featured the story of an Indian athlete who was a national champion runner and Olympian. Since I read the biography of this sports person, I had keen interest to see it on the screen. So here comes the reason why you watch this movie. So I booked my tickets before the date of release and watched this movie with my family members in a theater. So when did you watch this movie? This was released in 2013, right? It is discussed earlier. And then here comes booked my tickets before the date of release. So you watched this movie in 2013 when it was released and watched this movie with the family members. Moreover, another reason of watching this film was the star cast. Star cast is the people who are working in that movie, those actors. So Farhan Akhtar, a leading actor of film, nailed the role, and the movie was domestically a super hit. Domestically a super hit is the movie in the country in which it was made. So it was a domestically super hit movie. Furthermore, if I talk about its content in brief, movie starts with a chaos created by India-Pakistan partition. In that massacre, Milkha Singh lost his parents. After reaching Delhi, he remained in a refugee camp and made friends. When he grew up, he was selected in an army for his running speed. Later on, the young man was named as the Flying Sikh after winning a number of medals in Olympics, Asian Games, and Commonwealth Games. He was also awarded the Padma Shri Award in 1959. From this movie, I learned that if one has great grit and resolve, nothing is impossible. So here, movie is discussed in brief. There are only few lines that I have talked about this movie. Persons like Milkha Singh are an inspiration for today's generation. In the end, I would say motion pictures industry ought to bring such concepts on screen so that present generation could learn some values. Overall, it was a pleasure moment for me to watch this movie. So, how you felt about this movie? It's discussed. You were really pleasured. You felt pleasure after watching this movie. So this is all about a film you watched that I liked. I liked Bhag Milkha Bhag. It was a really motivational movie and it was related to sports. So that's why I discussed it. If you have another idea, you can talk about that, and you know that how to choose accurate words and accurate lines while discussing about a film in your IELTS speaking test. Now, here are a few words that I have used in this topic. You can have a look on these words. If you want to note it down, you can note it. You have few minutes to check these words. Let's see. Now, my video is incomplete without follow-up questions. Now let's see what are the follow-up questions that could be asked in your IELTS speaking test if you are asked about a film. And the first question is, what kinds of films are popular in India? In this question, you have to talk about those films that are popular only in India, and the sample answer is, see how it starts. As I see it, India is a diverse country and people have different likings about everything. Hence, all genres of movies are popular among residents of India. It includes action, comedy, romantic, adventure, and rom-com. Rom-com is a romantic plus comedy movie. And then, do different age groups like the same kinds of films? Now, the question is asking about different age groups. Do they have similar interest in watching films or they have different interest? Let's see what the sample answer is. According to my knowledge, choice in movies differs by age of the person. Oldies usually like to watch films based on the political and religious issues. However, youngsters like to watch action, thriller, and comedy movies, whereas children prefer cartoon ones. So in this answer, you have covered all these ages, from youngsters, from young children to the older ones and the adult ones, right? What kinds of films do young people particularly like? Now comes particularly what young people like to watch. And the answer is, well, I presume that youngsters find a great interest in biographical, comedy, horror, and action oriented motion pictures. Next question is, do fewer people choose to watch movies in cinemas than people did in the past? So, here in this question, you have to talk about the comparison of watching movies in cinemas in the present and in the past. How people like to watch movies in the cinemas, right? So the sample answer says, to my mind, due to COVID-19, the scenario might have changed and people started watching movies at home instead of going to theaters. What you can see in this answer, because COVID-19 is the current situation. So if you are taking up this in your answer, that would be a great idea, because these days people are not going to cinemas anymore to watch the movies. So this is real. However, when everything was normal, I believe people preferred to watch movies in cinemas more than decades ago. And the last question, what are other ways to watch movies now? Well, these days entertainment doesn't only limited to television channels. Sometimes my slips. Sorry for that. Let's read again. These days entertainment doesn't only limited to television channels and cinemas. Internet has brought a huge transformation in it too. There are plethora of streaming websites and apps like Netflix, Hotstar, Amazon Prime Video, and YouTube that are loaded with new release movies. Filmophiles use these apps and websites as well to watch movies. So you can talk about these what I say, these channels or these applications that people these days use to watch movies rather than going to the cinemas. So this is all about film you watched, including your follow-up questions and the topic-related vocabulary and the model answer. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this helped you out in learning about this cue card. um, if you like this video, please don't forget to click on the like button. And if you like, then you can subscribe to my channel. And you can also click on the bell icon button so that you will get notification when I upload the new video. Thank you once again. I wish you good luck for your IELTS speaking exam. See you in the next video.